Hey, what's up? Welcome to Lyrically Speaking. If you're new here, I'm Mr. Craig, and I help people over 40 tap in to their stories in their life and start writing powerful lyrics. If you're returning, welcome again. Thanks for hanging with me on this journey. Today, we're breaking down one of the most timeless songs ever written, Let It Be by the Beatles. But here's the thing, we're not just admiring it, we're going to learn from it. I hope to show you why just a few simple words made this song unforgettable. Well, I'm going to show you also how you can apply the same ideas to your own songwriting, even if you've never written a lyric in your life. I hope you'll find this helpful. I mean, we're going to give it a go. If so, give it a like and drop your favorite Beatles lyric in the comments. I'd love to know what songs have stuck with you over the years. And hey, if you haven't yet, subscribe and share this video with anyone you know who's always wanted to write songs but didn't know where to start. This channel is for them. Now let's get into it. We're going to talk a little bit about simplicity, but let's start with just one line from the opening verse. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. I know you were singing along. It's hard not to. Anyway, whether you take that as a spiritual, symbolic thing, uh, well, the line works because it's just plain spoken. No fancy words, no overthinking, and yet it hits. So, what can we learn from that? Well, it's this: you don't have to write like a poet. You just have to tell the truth in a way that feels real to you. And then here's the simplicity. Simplicity allows the listener to feel without needing to decode anything. I mean, imagine it as a conversation, if you will. You might ask me, Mr. Craig, what do you do when you're in trouble? Well, that line it, and the next one might be my answer. And you know the lyric. So, if you've lived through hard times, and I know you have, you can write a lyric like this. Start with a moment of trouble that you can think of. What came to you? Uh, who helped you? I mean, that's a verse waiting to happen right there. Next up, the chorus. You already know it. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Sounds simple, right? But here's the power: repetition makes it unforgettable. This chorus repeats the same phrase 4 times, and yet each one feels more meaningful if you recall the song. Why? Well, because the emotion behind it builds as the song goes on. So here's your lyric lesson. If you find a phrase that feels true and honest, repeat it. That's not laziness, as some would think. That's songwriting. So try it now. Think of a comforting phrase you've said to yourself or someone else. Maybe, uh, I'm still here, or it's okay, or don't give up. Say it twice, or 3 times, or 4 even. And now you've got the seed of a chorus. So let's move on to structure. Structure supports, right? Let It Be follows the most classic song structure there is. We talked about it in my last video. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. And the bridge, that's something that brings a small shift and sometimes new melody and new lyrics, but it still supports the message. The structure like this helps your listener feel safe, whether they think about it or not or realize it. They know what's coming because so many songs are written this way. So it's embedded in our minds how the song's going to go most of the time. So that helps the emotion land harder. Don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to structure. Start with this structure. Just fill in the spaces with your own words um, and see where it goes. Now it's your turn. What can you do with this? Well, here's your challenge. Write 3 lines that follow these 3 principles: simple words, emotional truth, and maybe a little repetition. Now, let me show you an example. It's from a song I've written. Here it is. I still park on your side of the driveway. Just can't bring myself to pull straight in. I leave the porch light on like always. Now, that's 3 lines. Of course, there's more to the song, but this follows that structure. That's part of the first verse of this song. Now, these lyrics are copyrighted, but are a great example. But just like that, you've got your own version of this inside of you. I promise, if you want help shaping your first 3 lines, send me an email. The link's in the description. I'd love to help. Well, that's all we have time for. I hope you picked up on some ideas from this great Beatles song, Let It Be. Oh, and don't forget, in the next video, we'll dive deeper into how structure and how to structure a full song from start to finish. Hopefully, we'll take one of your ideas and build it into a real verse and chorus. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And remember, love boldly, live fiercely, dream mightily, and write continuously. I'm Mr. Craig, and this has been Lyrically Speaking. See you soon, and take care. By the way, let it be.